I hope I don't regret doing this, but I decided to use my pairing partner, the free knife that we give away from the Hessler Knife Show. And I'm going to cut this open to remove this cloth and try to reveal the plastic underneath. So, sadly I cannot film it while I'm doing it, but I'm going to go ahead and slice down here and open it up and take a look inside. Let's see what's inside. Well, I put a little slice, and you can see they had a little foam underneath, and surprisingly, there's white plastic. I was actually expecting black plastic, but we're going to go ahead and remove it and let the white plastic sit. I think it'll look prettier with the white than with this dirty cloth on it that's stained, because I had removed the vinyl. So we're going to cut this out and make it look pretty, and I'm debating whether I want to paint it red to match the rest of the interior here, you know, when I painted different parts red. I've started to cut the edge here by running the knife along the edge, and I see a potential problem here. You can see how the plastic actually has colorations in it. So what does that mean? I can leave it like this with the white, but now I'm thinking I'm going to paint it because the coloration here is an issue. So we're probably going to take this whole thing apart, take it out and clean it up, paint it, and see if we can't make it look nice. Alright, I took the entire unit out of the vehicle and sprayed it down a little bit to try to clean it, but it's still kind of dirty. I am not going to paint all of this because paint would just scrape off anyways. In the future I might paint it, but for now all I'm going to do is remove this stuff. I brought it out here so I could access it, and then see if I want to keep it white or if I might try to paint this red to match the rest of the, I guess the interior of Little Blue 2 with the red paint that I painted all the plastic parts. I don't think I'll paint this yet. This bottom part, just going to clean it up a little bit more, and we'll just paint the top though if we decide to paint it at all. Well, this is what it looks like with me removing the cloth covering. Just need to clean all this out, but you can see it's all splotchy here, so that looks really nasty. So it looks like we're going to go ahead and paint it. Then we'll go ahead and paint it red. I'm just planning on painting this lid. I'm not going to paint the whole thing yet. Unless, you know, we could end up painting the whole thing, but for now, we're just going to try to paint the top only. Alright. Try to get this thing focused here. I have taped off or blocked off the areas I don't want painted. And what we're going to do now is just take our trusty handy dandy paint that we bought the other day that we used on the cabinets and the drawers, and I'm simply just going to paint everything. Shake this can up here and let's start spraying. And it already looks better, doesn't it? Look at that. Nothing like paint to make something look new, huh? Doesn't that look good already? Okay, maybe not good, but better, I think. I think better than the white, and it'll fit in. It'll fit in with the rest of the interior with the red color. I'm even gonna paint the edges here. At least it doesn't look all splotchy, you know. You know, look like part of the vehicle. I'm gonna do the sides here in the front. I guess they call it the rim. Do the edging, the rim here, and make it kind of match. Yeah, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? Nice and bright red. I'm going to do a second coat on here along the top just to smooth out the color a little bit. And once again along the edge here. I think it looks pretty good, considering we didn't have to buy paint. This is leftover paint from the other day. $4 of paint goes a long ways, doesn't it? And we're going to do one more coat going this way this time, back and forth, to try to even out the paint. make it look even, you know, instead of splotchy. Give it some protection. I don't really like the edge there. It's a little bit ugly, but oh well. I guess the correct way would be to take everything apart, but you know, I never do things the correct way. I always tend to do it depending on how much time I want to put into it and how much money. And to be honest, this project, I didn't want to spend more than $5. $5 to make the entire interior look better. I would say for $5, I think I did okay, you know. It looks better than it did. Not bad for a $5 paint job. And that should do it. And there we have it. A new top for our unit. I'll be pulling the paper off here in a moment so we can look at the whole thing and see what it looks like. Here we have our finished unit. Paint still needs to dry, but I'd say not bad for a quickie paint job. Not the most perfect job, but oh man, I got some splotches there. I might try to touch it up real quick, and hopefully I don't botch it all up. But I'd say not too bad, you know. This part, all the side here, it's not going to be visible. The only thing that'll be visible is the top part, and I'd say it looks pretty good. Looks better than it did before, and it, you know, I think it matches the rest of the interior a lot more with the red. I'm just going to hold the magazine up like this and spray the spot real quick to try to touch it up. I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but the idea is to just hold it and spray just that little spot. Hopefully I don't get an overspray and make a big mess. Alright, I sprayed a little bit and you can see I botched it up. Try to see if I can't get that paint off on the edge there just to make it a little bit neater. And maybe get some gasoline or something to wipe that off real quick before it dries. I think we're pretty much done with the project.